Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a mini get ready with me / mini review. I've got a couple new products that I ordered from the last Sephora Beauty Insider VIB sale that happened a few weeks ago. So since I decided that I was going to sit down and play with the products, I thought why not film a little review and do it with you guys. So I hope you guys really like this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. I love seeing more people show up to my YouTube channel. So if you like these videos, or if you want to see more tutorials by me, if you want to see my dogs, I think I'm going to try and do a couple holiday looks since I will be traveling for Christmas this year. So I want to see what kind of looks I can come up with. So, can you hear her? Now is not time for a diva moment, tiny dog. She's crazy. I think she sees something outside, or it's the garbage truck. I don't know. Anyway, before I keep rambling any longer, I'm going to jump right into this review and try out some new products. So I will see you guys here in a bit. Bye! So the first thing I'm going to start off with, I already used my Ole Hendrix Banana Braid Eye Cream, which has been saving me a lot. It's been dry here in Tennessee, so my makeup hasn't been applying as beautiful as it does in the summer, even though in the summer it just washes right off my face because it's so humid here. So I'm going to give this Purity Made Simple Moisturizer a go. Read some reviews. Apparently it's good for winter, so we shall see how it applies. I think I might have got a faulty pump. Let's hope not. Oh, there we go. That's what it looks like. Gonna put this all over my face. I'm sorry if I'm looking in the viewfinder. It's so tiny. I have a new setup so that I can control the focus because I filmed an entire video out of focus and it was super fun. That took a long time, but nonetheless, we are back filming. I don't know why I make the weirdest faces. I think it's one of those things, like, this is so new and so weird. I don't know how people do this every day. I feel like I'm too weird. I'm just going in now with, didn't even show you guys, my Angel Veil NYX primer. I actually ordered the one that goes with the Fenty Beauty Foundation, which is the new foundation I got recently, and it didn't ever show up in the mail. So that was super great, but their customer service was awesome. They refunded me the money, and I will be repurchasing it as I just received another coupon. I swear, the holidays are the worst. I get coupons so much. I've got, my box has never been so full in its entire life until the holidays come around. And then everybody and their mom wants my money. Which I guess turns out really great because I use that primer every day anyway for almost all of the foundations. And by all I mean the all two that I own. So this is a great way to see kind of how this primer works with this new Fenty Beauty Foundation Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. That is a mouthful. But I really liked her first foundation that came out, so I thought, why not give this a try and see how I like it. There we go. So use my Jaclyn Hill times Morphe brush to apply this, and then I might use a beauty blender to blend it in together. I don't know, this is hard. How do people talk? Ooh, Oreos. Get ready with me. I think I've been okay doing the voiceover, but this is a whole new realm of togetherness, and now I have to figure out what to say. And I'm probably getting really annoying because I have no idea what to say. So we're just gonna go in and start blending this out. I hope this color works, because I don't know how it's showing up on camera. Ooh! Oh, that blended in super nice. And I'm not one to be like super fond of like full coverage foundations. I normally use a tinted moisturizer or the NARS Sheer Glow, which is not super sheer, but I do a really light wash of it, which helps because I like to be able to see my skin. I don't like things that are really cakey. I know some people are like super into the full coverage. I just don't have the time for it. I also don't think that looks really good on my skin. I think that's one of the things that I always hated about foundation when I was younger, even though I didn't no idea how to apply it, which is probably why I hated foundation later. But I always never really liked full coverage. I never felt like it sat well on my skin. It just looked really bad. And I think the other thing too is that I have a hard time matching my foundation with many different brands and colors, and everybody always gave me a color that was super dark, and I'm not really that dark. I know sometimes in photos or just in everyday lighting it can change just by how the lighting is, but I don't really have very dark skin. So it would always surprise me when people would use like a super dark tan foundation on me. So maybe that's why. But I do know that it was the Fenty, her first foundation, Rihanna's first foundation she came out was the first time I ever used foundation. And after that, I've kind of started to gravitate towards it. Wow. So that's my little story about how I hated foundation to now how I like it. And I think also the other thing is learning how to like apply it better and learning what are your tips and tricks and how do you like to wear it. And I really like how this turned out. Ooh, I'm popular. Yay! This looks really good. I got a dry patch in between my eyebrows. Yay! That's gonna sit really beautifully right there. But we will carry on. It matched really well with my skin. And I know on Sephora.com they have the Find Like Your Match. And I can tell you that the Find My Match is not a guarantee at all. I actually got, so because I had the two old ones from before, I just never threw them out. I actually found my dark shade, which is what it gave me, even though it's the lightest shade in NARS, it gave me my dark shade. So luckily I had the lighter shade of the first Fenty foundation that I got, so I bought that one instead. So I would say if you've bought the foundation before, go ahead and just continue to buy that same shade. If you're like me and you don't really know what you're gonna get, I would say probably go into the store and have them match you for the foundation. I think that would probably be best than to use their little gauge, since it definitely seems like it's very off if it wanted to give me a super tan shade, and I for one don't fake tan. I don't tan at all. If the summer, if I happen to be out at the lake or something and I get tan, that's usually about all the tan that I do. But make sure to wear your sunscreen. Wear sunscreen on your face! Do it. It's one of the most important things. I got into it, wow, a while back now, and I'm pretty avid sunscreen user now. Gotta protect that skin. I guess I'm just gonna go over this with the Beauty Blender really quick. Nothing too fancy. Just try to press it into the skin. And one thing that isn't new, but I just want to use some concealer, is my NARS concealer in light. In my forehead, in between my brows. Let's go through that with a Beauty Blender. Gemma, she's really into the squirrels right now. I've got a beagle, I've got a hound dog, and a German shepherd. I've got 2 dogs with high drive. And they think they're going to take out all of the squirrels this year. That's their goal, is to get the squirrels. But I'm super excited. This is Gemma's first Christmas, and I couldn't be more happy. We've gone through Thanksgiving, which was awesome. Now we're heading into Christmas, and I can't wait to do their Christmas pictures. Got them cute little outfits. So we can have some fun pictures, so stay tuned for that on my Instagram. Make sure you check that out and follow me so you can see the life, the exciting life that we live, and the craziness that is my dogs. So now that I'm done with the concealer, oh, what happened here? There we go. Once I'm done with that, I think I'm gonna go in and try this cute little baby Hourglass Veil Powder. super, super exciting. I normally use the Cover FX, which is my personal favorite. Used to use the Laura Mercier A1, but I found that to be a little too drying on my face. And especially in the winter, it wasn't something I was super great about. Oh, got hair. So I'm giving this one a whirl. I got a couple small sizes of things. I didn't want to overcommit and not really like it. So I figure if I go small, it's a lot easier to decide if I like the powder or not. And if I do, I'll buy the full size. But this feels really good too. That foundation though, I cannot feel it. It feels amazing on my skin. Is this like Photoshop in a little thing? I mean, come on. Oh my goodness. This is awesome. Okay, I think the Veil and the Cover FX are my favorite powders. It literally just smoothed everything out. This is nice. I like this. My wallet won't, but I do. Hopefully I get some gift cards for Christmas. So I can get some cool new things so I can show, so I can have more stuff to play with, so I can create more content for you guys. I really, really am loving this YouTube thing once I start getting the hang of it. And I promise I will. This is my first talk through and it's so weird. It's like dead silent besides my dogs that are sitting right in front of me, and it's so quiet in here. And normally when I film, I do voiceovers so I can play music or have a movie playing, and this is by far, it's weird. I need friends. This is so awkward. Guys, I'm not mad about this. This looks really nice. I mean, besides the dryness. Oh, did I just dump powder on myself? Besides the dryness, I don't actually mind at all. It looks good. It feels good. I don't feel like my skin is super dry. It doesn't feel like it's, or that I'm creasing all of a sudden really quickly. We'll see how this wears. I tend to be more on the oily to combination skin, but I'm oily most of the time all year round, but definitely once I start adding like makeup products, especially in the winter time, it can kind of not be super oily. And then in the summertime, it's like if I don't have setting powder and primer and setting spray, it's not gonna last very long. So this will be really interesting to see. I liked the fact that this was supposed to be a hydrating formula. And I know most people with oily skin tend to avoid the hydration since it tends to just amplify oil as it comes throughout the day. But for me, especially in the wintertime, I look for things that are more hydrating because my skin is so dry anyway that any oil that I end up producing throughout the day is something I do look forward to, since it'll give my face some hydration and hopefully not make it look so cakey and bad. So now that I'm done with that, I go in with this super cute little Fenty Beauty, what is this? Shady Biz bronzer. And give this a whirl. I got minis. I got a couple minis of different things. Comes with this cute little mini stick that I haven't figured out what I'm going to use that yet with. But it's just this beautiful little color. I think this will be nice for a little bronzing action. I'm just going to start bronzing thy face. Again, I'm not super big into contouring, and because I'm not going anywhere except for take my dogs for a walk. Gotta look super glam for the walk. No, I'm just gonna bronze myself up a little bit. So I talked about earlier in one of my videos that one eye is always is easier to do than the other, and I feel like I'm just a right-sided person. I write with my right hand. I do everything with my right hand. My left hand is just kind of there. And along with the left side of my face, I feel like my right side always looks better. As much as I try to make it look symmetrical, it doesn't ever come out that way. But we try. The left side just has to catch up. Catch up, left side. Why am I hitting myself in the face so hard? I'm like, oh my goodness. It's too early. No, it's not. It's like noon. But I'm having my coffee, so technically it's early to me. And I don't have a new blush to try. So I might just use the blush that's in this palette that I have in my hand, which is my really dirty Khloe times Malika palette, which I know you were blindsided because of my light and it's reflective, so that didn't really work out. But I'm just gonna hop into this and use that really pretty shade right here on my cheeks. Gemma, I am filming. I know you want to talk and make it not so boring, but Mama's filming. That done. I'm gonna tap it out underneath. I don't know if this does anything, but I feel like it just maybe cleans that bottom up a little bit. So we're just gonna sit here and tap that out for a hot minute. So since I have some Fenty product, I'm gonna pop into my Fenty little highlighter duo. It's Mean Money and Hustler Baby. I've had this for a little while and I hadn't brought it out. A little while. I've had it since it first launched. And I haven't pulled it out in a while. So since I have a couple of her other products to use today, I thought, why not bring this out? I used to love this so much. I still do. I just don't reach for it as much as I used to, which I want to change that because these are really, really pretty shades. I'm gonna take Mean Money, which is this lighter shade, and use it to do my nose highlight, a little bit of forehead, a little bit of chin action, highlight, and go crazy. I'm gonna go through my eyebrows really quickly and I will be back in just a second. Brows are done, as good as they're gonna get. Just wanted to fill them in a little bit. As the brow definer is completely out. There's like a little chunk left and it's not enough to complete the job. So I'm gonna go in now, really pretty bronzy color. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with this. I think I might add some to my upper lids for a little eyeshadow. Try not to use too many products that I already have, since I'm gonna use my favorite mascara. But I just want to give my eyes a little, ooh, that's really pretty. Ooh, my eyes look bronzy and glistening. They look glowy. Glowy. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Ah, please subscribe, I swear. I'm funny. At least I think I am. I'm just gonna use that same Mean Money from the Fenty highlight duo. I'm just gonna hit the high points of my brow with that light shade. Gonna use that same bronzer that I used to bronze my face. I'm actually just gonna dip an eyeshadow brush into it and just define that crease ever so slightly, which won't do too much, but it'll just give a little bit more definition to the eye, which who doesn't love more definition to their eyes? My eyelashes are done. Yay! So the last step that I'm going to do is use this little Fenty Beauty lipstick in the shade Single, which is this really pretty kind of mauve-y, rosy shade. I feel like it's coming up a little bit brighter on camera than it is in person, but we're gonna give this a whirl. My lips are so dry. I'm gonna go fix that for a second. Oh, that's pretty. That's kind of a warm, I would say apricot kind of color. But anyway, that's the finished look. I have used all of the new products that I got from my last Sephora haul, so I hope you guys like how it turned out. I like how it turned out. Definitely say, I don't know, I think everything in here was my favorite, but these lipsticks are really, really good. So if you're like me and you get really dry lips all year round, or especially in the wintertime, I would definitely recommend exfoliating your lips first with a lip scrub and then go in with a chapstick or some type of moisturizer before going in and applying this lipstick. I think that's definitely one of the things that I like about more like lustrous lipsticks, ones that have like a little bit of sheen, a little bit more not matte. Or you could easily go on top with it with a lip gloss. I know Fenty has a few, NYX obviously has tons of lip glosses, so I think this is something you can add with anything and it would look beautiful under. So anyway, this is the finished look. I hope you guys liked this little mini get ready with me first impression video. If you would like to see more videos like this with my weirdness as I sit in front of the camera for the first time and talk to it, please remember to like and subscribe. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. That's where I post all of my pictures. That's where you'll see a little bit behind the scenes of me taking my dogs out, doing fun things with them. Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe and come comment down in the photos and come chat with me on Instagram or here on YouTube. I love to meet new friends and talk to new people and hear any tips and tricks, or if you have things that you recommend that I should give a try, please make sure to leave those suggestions anywhere. DM me, leave comments on Instagram, YouTube, wherever you can find me. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this video and I will see you guys in my next one.